Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is I Rescue Your Ma or Mr.Heyoka over in server 52 in Warpath Mobile Edition. Um, just a quick update video for you guys. There's still nothing going on in our Moscow. This is it. I believe it ended at reset today or last night. Um, and so yeah, this is literally how it ended. Literally, our enemies got safe zoned, and every single one of our alliances had no issue whatsoever. SOA, I believe, took the least amount of territories, or they gave over the most territories to us actually, due to them holding the Kremlin, because they wanted to push up their repute higher, and I don't think they really cared about their repute ranking. Like I think they're number 4, and they were number 6 or 7 actually. So that's quite a big jump, I will say. However, it looks like Max F won the actual C4 as far as repute goes. Fighting Machine, we have Max in first, 2 of ours in second, and then followed by PWD in fourth, and SOA fifth. And then you got some PBC in there. Bus is a huge base, bro. Like, I was chatting with this man, and he's telling me that his walls are like 700 mil, but they could be 800 plus if he had I'm sorry, steel or thorn, which he doesn't use, but his base is thick, dude. And then his research power or his tech power is surprisingly not that high for how powerful his base is. But then again, I'm just weak, so that's just me talking. But lots of fighters in this C4 from all different alliances. I was able to hold on to my last position. I was in 9th, and then I actually jumped up to 8, and I got pushed all the way back down to 10, and I was close to going to 11 as Mr. Petros was trying to take my spot. PWD and PLSR were doing a lot of fighting on the last days of Moscow over on the west side of the map. They got pushed in by Max, and also PBC went ahead and pushed down for the PWD settlement, but in the end, and they were our enemies, but towards the end we ended up aligned with them because PWD was just talking so much shit and just causing a lot of hassle for everyone. So they went ahead and smacked them up a little bit. PLSR also got smacked up, and they were assisted by NP, but NP did, I don't know what to say about NP. They turtled until the very end. Is what I can say. They definitely turtled until the very end. But anyway, that's our Moscow. It's over, said and done. I've shown you the repute and the fighting machine. What else is there? There's nothing. I spent all my coins already. I got the statues, of course, which is a no-brainer. I did not buy the free statues. Well, not free, but as you can see, the price is here. But I didn't get the free 60 statues this time around during the statue swap event. I don't really think it would have made a difference. Plus, I don't need these statues for any of these officers anymore, as they're both awakened and maxed level. I did, however, buy all the drink tokens, and so I was able to reach that 40 cap for the bistro token event, which was cool. I didn't get a lot of statues from it, so Lady Liberty is still not awakened. I'll just have to try again next month when they release that event again. I went ahead and got both the coupons, Universal and Camp. I opted out of ammo this time around. I did a preset swap, so I got rid of my I got rid of my second arty, and I also got rid of another unit I had. I can't remember right now, but right now I'm running MBT heli, one arty, one ATG, and a very weak infantry unit, as well as I bumped down my Air Force unit from modern back to 8.2. So that's not modern now. So I'm actually very weak, very, very weak, considering where I was during this Moscow event. I was very strong, able to outstand a lot of AGs that were thrown my way. But towards the end, very weak. And they started hitting my base with a lot more infantry since I didn't have double arty defending my base. I did also get almost all the 60-minute rushes because I was low on those. I got both the troop expansion buffs. I opted not to get any of the air patrol buffs this go around because I really just didn't need them. And I opted out for getting the armor's wrenches, which maybe I should have, thinking back in hindsight, but it is what it is. I said I was gonna try and keep this video short, but obviously I'm just a talker. So the reason for the video is to update you all about the alliance. We've secured an alliance from Real. They were able to go ahead and assume the position, and they gave it on up to us. And so my right-hand man, Recovered Gamer here, was able to convince them through a lot of persuasion, a lot of hot chocolate, a lot of white chocolate, and a lot of paddling, if you know what I mean. And so with that, they went ahead and gave us an alliance, and I believe it's called, did he send it in this group? No, he sent it in this one. It's called Rebel 8 right now. They did send us pictures some time ago in a different chat that I left because negotiations at that point weren't going anywhere. The research is not maxed by any means. It's pretty low level as far as alliance goes. However, it's free. And from what Gamer is telling me, there's no stipulations at this point. He pretty much just told him, you know, hey, yeah, so pretty much he just told him like, hey, he's a good leader. I'd really recommend he be R5, and just any alliance would do, because I have a lot of people that I can convince to come over to server 52, which he has. He's put in a lot of work, more than I can say. Because everyone I talk to usually always shells up, they turtle up. I don't know what that mentality is of beforehand. Nobody wanted to migrate, nobody wanted to work together to build a new alliance, just something for fun. But now all of a sudden, after 2 years of being with the same people, playing the same strategies, like facing the same alliances in C4, now they all of a sudden want a new experience, they want something fresh, they want to move. Okay, cool, understood. However, back when I was telling them probably a year and a half ago that the only thing to keep a person's interest in this game, if you're free to play, is to keep migrating. Always have migration tickets on hand. As you can see, I still have 67 currently, and I've only been here in this server since maybe since the beginning of 2024. So I have been saving for quite some time, because when I did migrate over, I think I only had like 12 left or 17, somewhere in that odd range. But now, as you can see, I still have a backup just in case I ever do want to leave again. But that's not in the cards right now. Right now, my man Recovered has went ahead and secured an alliance for us, and so we're gonna go ahead and build that from the ground up. He's also if you have any questions or concerns or comments or anything of that nature, you can also hit him up. I don't really know his active gaming time, but because I'm kind of sporadic myself and I don't have his personal contact. However, he does respond, and when he does, he talks a lot. So be prepared for that. You will get a lot of answers. And so let me see. Oh God, no, we're not doing the academy thing, dude. No, can't do that. That's hilarious. All right, perfect. Early bird, and it's less. I have to visit every day. Okay, cool. All right. He seriously needs a psychology degree because this man is just he is just on it. I don't know what he says to people to rally them up behind me, but it works. It is insane to me. But yeah, so if you don't know, there's a little history between me, Recovered, and a lot of other players on my friends list, like Wolf, who else? Even PC Apex. He's a guy from an old alliance we used to fight with. But anyway, so the history with Gamer is I used to run an alliance named Guard. And let me see if I can show them to you right quick. I know I'm doing a lot of talking, I'm sorry, but every time I think about it, I just have memories, you know? So I used to run an alliance called Guard. We originated out of server 44. However, when Sin started becoming real big and pretty much the server owners and every other alliance on that server just went ahead and conceded to them, like pretty much submitted. We were the only ones that was like, fuck no, we're not going for it. And that ended up turning into a slight server war because in the end, some alliances were just like, okay, well, you're not going to get with the program. We're just going to take your shit. And that's pretty much what they tried to do. We did have a lot of wars over 3 different C3 cities. A lot of fun back then, a lot of toxicity back then as well. But I just decided to migrate to server 45. And there was this player named Phoenix who used to be my right-hand man, or we used to co-R5 before they added the deputy R5 for the alliances. And so I handed him over the alliance while I went to 45 to scout it out. And as soon as I left, he went ahead and kicked the majority of all of my, if not all of my supporters from Guard. And he went ahead and made that a sub alliance for one of the other alliances that were back in 44. And so after majority of my people got kicked, some of them didn't know what was going on, so they ended up staying in 44 and migrating to other servers later. The ones I could get in touch with or let them know before anyone did any kind of jumping, told them I was in 45, grabbed everybody over that we could, and started up a new alliance in 45 called Guard. So Hole in One's been with us forever. Super Nacho, Yoda, Seal came a little later. SZA, which is known as, I know him as Ruse. Asheville's been there for a while. Oliver, who no longer plays the game, he quit. He gave his account to one of our other guys. I hope he's doing okay. Also, now he's in California during those fires. Son Goku, or as I know her or him as Ellie. Let's see. Yamaguchi's been with us for a while. There's always a random Shelby in every alliance. Glutes has been with us for a while. Giton, Nomad, and I believe Groot. All three of those are alt accounts of somebody. Erican was from an alliance called HOD, which had an alliance split. We did have some server wars here in 45 as well, with those alliances, but that alliance was forced to disband and dismantle, and its members started going everywhere. We were able to grab up Erican and Underdog. They came from HOD. I'm not quite sure where Bodo came from. I can't remember, but I believe he's been with us for a while as well. Well as Cat Swore, Barrel Tricks as well. And so yeah, that's kind of the backstory with that. Yoda also, his name before he did a change was Ghost, and we actually me and Ghost originated from server 35. He was the one that convinced me to leave server 35 and said, hey, you know, if you migrate with me to 35 and start an alliance, I'll be with you all the way. And so that's actually the person that I've known and stayed in contact with the longest, as long as I've played this game, over 3 years now. So that's just crazy thinking about that. Just going down memory lane, guys. It's crazy how long I've played this crappy game. And it's not even the game itself that keeps you, it's the people and the experiences that you have, and, you know, interaction that you have over the years. Like, I've had alliance members die, family members die of alliance members, and it's, you know, it just takes, you form emotional bonds and connections with people from the game, you know, all across the world. And I will forever be appreciative of that experience from Warpath. And so, moving on, not to be mushy anymore. So yeah, Gamer went ahead and secured an alliance for us. I've let some people, I've only let this person know, but there are other people who have asked about the alliance. And so I gotta let them know as well once I find it. Okay. Well, anyway, so yeah, that's the update video. Also, last thing before I clip on out, I did quit the account that I just made on the new server. The only reason I made it was to try and get that 2.7 million skin. I've never been able to successfully get it on any account that I've ever made. I think the closest I got was maybe on my first I Quit account. And I believe I was like only 100k away, but I only had like an hour left, and so I just barely missed it. But I've never been able to successfully acquire that skin, and that's just kind of to do. It's on a bucket list of mine. But yeah, so that's it. That's all. That was the video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and supporting me and watching the video so far. Let me know what you want to see, man. You know, after we leave Moscow and I acquire the alliance and I do all the updating to the bio and requirements and all that kind of stuff, hit me up in game, leave comments under the video, let me know what you guys want to see. The plan is to stay Silver 1. If need be, we can knock down to Silver 2, but I highly doubt we'll be able to with the members that are planning to join. I just hope that we go ahead and get it started fast. That way, if I need to start prepping for war to take over cities, then we can do that. And the plan with that is hopefully the alliances that run the server will not be greedy. However, our biggest alliance is MDAF, and I think they had some mergers from VET and WAF. And then we have Alpha and then X. Those are the main 5 biggest alliances. I haven't too much seen TU52, and also TR, they were a smaller alliance, but they got a lot of newer members, and they jumped up pretty big. So yeah, they have like 300, 400 and stuff like that. Yeah, they're pretty big. So hopefully I'm able to either convince or have Gracious Alliance hand us over some cities. If not, the plan is to take over a level 3 city and take over 2 level 2 cities. As you can see, it looks like Vet holds a lot of territory. Alpha, X has some territory. MDAF as well over here. MDAF as well over there. MDAF over here. Alpha. TU has 1 city. WAF has a city as well. And so yeah, that'll be the plan. Because I don't want to. Looks like GSG has a city as well. That's interesting. Oh, that's a level 2 city though. We could take this actually. Right? Let's see. That's 222 mil. Oh God. Nope, not gonna touch that. All right, well, that's out the question. But anyway. So yeah, I'll be doing a lot of thinking and prepping and planning for that kind of stuff, and a lot more conversating before the next C4 event rolls around. Hopefully somebody feels gracious enough to bless us with an alliance. If not, it's fine. The buffs are minimal, but the plan is to take over a level 3 and a level 2 city, if not 2 level 2 cities, because I'm not sure if the city buffs stack for alliances. I know they did change how the buffs work in C4. Like, if I'm not mistaken, the blockhouses, you used to be able to stack them, and it would be, 1 HP buff and then 1 firepower buff, and then rinse and repeat all the way around. But now I think they all just give HP, recovery rate, and repute. I think they all give the same thing now, so they changed that again. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Let me see if this one is still HP, then it's definitely. Come on, don't be shy. Okay, so yeah, it's all the same. But yeah, so that's the update video. Again, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for watching. Any recommendations, suggestions, critique, comments, questions, concerns, you can hit me up in game or post a comment under this YouTube video. I'll always respond. Leave a like if you like, subscribe if you want to. You can also hit up my right hand man, Recover Gamer, and let's give a round of applause for real for finally closing negotiations and handing us that alliance that we really do need. Have more, but all with less research. Yeah, no, we're good on that. So yeah, we'll give it up for real. Yeah. I'm probably gonna post a soundbite or something, put it in the video. But yeah, thanks so much, guys. And this is Mr.Heyoka, or I Rescue Your Ma, signing out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.